These are the 5 scalping rules that I follow when trading, and these can help you. Number 1, you want to know the pip amount and how much money you're risking. Because when you're scalping, depending on what time frame you're scalping on, the market moves fast. So you got to be quick on getting in your entries on time. So you want to always know the pip amount and the money that you're going to risk per trade and the amount of pips you're trying to gain. For me, I know that if I'm risking 5 to 8 pips, I'm probably going to use a 10 lot on my first position that I open. And I know that the amount of pips that I'm going to try to gain is around 6 to 10 pips. Always going to at least try to go for a 1-to-1 risk to reward as well when scalping, just so that I can build that consistency of wins over time. Number 2, don't trade news. If you know news is about to come out at 7:30 a.m., why are you entering a trade at that time? Back in the day when I first started trading, I wasn't even scalping, but I didn't even know news was about to come out. And at this time I was trading indices, which I rarely touch indices anymore. I'm more of a currency trader. Anyway, I was about to enter on NAS 100, and then all of a sudden the market just plummeted. It plummeted because that's when Trump was, he was about to become president, and I think he had said something, and all of a sudden NAS 100 just tanked. And honestly, that would have killed my account if I got in the trade and then I wasn't able to add a stop loss. You know how hurt I would have been? News is going to be volatile. Most of the time it can be volatile. Number 3, have a set time when you're going to trade. So having a set time when you're going to trade, that can be time, specifically more so your session. If you're going to be a London trader, or if you're going to be an Asian trader, New York trader, or a London trader. I know London goes before New York, my bad. Scalp moves happen almost 24/7 in the market, because when you're scalping, there's hundreds and hundreds of moves that you can catch throughout the day. But then that would lead you to be over trading, and when you're scalping, you don't want to over trade. Me personally, sometimes when I scalp, if I have 1 win, I'm cool. If I have 2 wins, I'm really cool. So I don't really be trying to over trade. Number 4 is a big one. Say stick to 1 pair, but if you want to add another pair, I would say max 2 pairs. If you're looking at GBP USD and then Euro USD, and then you're also looking at NAS 100 and US 30, even though NAS 100 and US 30 move the same, you're looking at all these things and your mind is going to get cluttered. When you're looking at that pair, the pair that you probably normally always trade gave you a setup, but you missed it looking at so much other pairs. Every day is not a trading day, so if you don't make a trade, that is fine. But when you trade 1 pair or max 2 pairs, you're gonna know how those pairs move. I only trade 1 pair, which is pretty much Euro USD. It's one of the easiest pairs to trade. It has tight spreads on it, especially good for scalping, so I love it. And it can also help you with your consistency, because if you're trading Euro USD, right, and then next time you're trading GBP USD, let's say you win on Euro USD and then you go to GBP USD and you win, and then you trade USD GPY and you lose, and then you trade NAS 100 and you lose, and then you trade US 30 and then you lose. There's just no consistency. If you trade 1 pair, what are the odds that you win majority of times on that pair? It's going to be a bigger probability that you win more than lose on that pair. So like, people probably want to trade more pairs because they're like, man, I'm trying to catch a lot more pips. But you don't need to do that, because 5 to 10 pips a day can change your life. You can make $1,000 on 5 to 10 pips. Number 5, the trend is your friend. What that means is, if you see the market, it's been downtrending, what are you going to want to do? You're going to want to find the best selling position in a downtrend market to continue that trend. And this also depends on what time frame you're trading, because on the 1 second, or I mean not the 1 second, but because I don't trade on the 1 second, but let's say on the 30-second time frame, there's a mini downtrend or something. But on the, let's say the 4-hour time frame, it's really in an uptrend. You just have to know which time frames you're trading on and what the current trend is. On the 4-hour it's going to be a bigger trend. But on 30-second, it might be a small little trend that's going like this for maybe 15 minutes. Experience, if you're a more seasoned trader, you can trade against the trend. I do it a lot and I still make my money. But if you're new, you're going to want to start out with trading with the trend, because if you counter trend trade, it can be a little difficult maybe for you to know where your exits are going to be. That's what you're going to want to do, man. You're going to want to follow those tips to a T, because without any structure or trading plan that you follow, you're not going to be successful. On this wall back here, I have my trading plan, you know, and those are the 5 tips that I feel you need to use to be a scalper. Hopefully this video was useful to you. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I upload a video. And until next time.